Hello everybody, what's up? And this is roughly the 2 or 6 here today, and today we're gonna do a review video from Creative Mobile, the developers or the developer company of game company of Creative Mobile, and the game of theirs called Natural Nation. And a month ago, it's a month ago and a half, they released a 6.0 update, which really surpassed the features on any other racing games. And I gotta say, I'm really impressed by these guys because um, Creative Mobile first reached out to me around 2014, right around in my middle school year, and they they watched me play one of their games, which was Cyberline, which I don't believe it's in stores in stores on phones anymore. So overall, that game it was really awesome. I'm gonna check out if it's still in stores. If it still is, well then I might keep playing. If not, well then I'm gonna need to find a an app pack for that. So yeah, I'm gonna need to find an APK file for the game if it's not in stores anymore. So, but anyway, before we get on to into this review on Natural Nation, we're gonna go to a little bit about CSR2 related, and so since if you guys saw my last video on CSR Racing 2 Recharged, we defeated KJ and won his Rocket Bunny, his Toyota 86 Rocket Bunny version of the yeah, and and if you guys can see here, if you saw that thing, you can see that I banged my hand on the table. And honestly, I'm not gonna remember that memories because, well, I was so excited when I won his Toyota 86 and I banged my hand on the table. I gotta say, it's still healing. It's healing. You can see it right here. It's healing, but no by bit. Not much of an injury. So it's gonna heal back in, and I hope I don't get, I hope I don't get my hand banged on the table again after I beat Ashley and win her car. Maybe it's a possibility. I'm not sure. We haven't started tier 2 yet, so I'm putting you guys responsible for the car for tier 2, and then for facing her and her crew. So you guys are in charge for choosing the car. You guys have 3 cars to choose from for tier 2. You have the Subaru WRX STI, the BMW M235i Coupe, and possibly possibly one of my favorite cars. The body design looks cool. It almost looks like one of the Nissan 350Cs or the 370C. I don't know, but honestly, on this car, it actually looks really well, really sick. It looks cool, and that is the Audi TTRS. So you guys have these 3 cars to choose from: the WRX STI, the M235i Coupe, and the the TTRS. So choose any of these 3. You can search up online for the pictures of those 3 cars, see which is better, and if you guys are like a judge to the horsepower, well then I won't mind. So you guys can choose which one looks better or which one has the most horsepower and might help me in through tier 2. So you can choose any of those 3 cars, and the one with the car that has the most votes will be revealed in CSR Racing in the next CSR Recharged video. And of course, you guys are also have the hands of designing the car. Yeah, you can design the body paints, the livery color, and you have 4 materials to choose from. And I pointed out material, the solid. You already saw the solid. It's installed in my Toyota 86. So material solid, patterns, which is familiar with camo mostly, but with different colors. So you can choose like white, black, brown, green. And I'll see which pattern color is mostly um, compared to that color. So, and of course you have stripes here. Know what stripes look like. You have like 2 stripes going around like, above the car. You have So choose which color you want for stripes and I will look for that. You can design the calipers, which is the brakes. It's optional. You're not required to customize the brakes. If you want to, well then go ahead. If you don't want to, well then I'll leave it black. And moving on, we have you guys have the option to customize the interior. What color should it be? Red, black, green, whatever you guys want the colors to be, and I will look at myself. And of course, you guys are also able to decide what name I should put on the license card, on the license plate. Excuse me. So it has to be appropriate because I'm not gonna go put any inappropriate stuff that might offend other people. So no inappropriate stuff. So any appropriate stuff will be fine. As long it's appropriate. So choose the name for the license plate, and I'll go with that. And I'll see which license plate name looks cool and more well done, well thought. So. And for the designs, I will see which design is better. I will use my Toyota A6 to decide which color design or which body design looks better for the Tier 2 car, which will be coming up really soon. So I'll decide the color design. I'll decide which name for the license plate looks cool, and you guys have the decision to vote what car is recommended or looks or wants to be featured in Tier 2. So vote a car. Point out your color designs and point out your license plate names. So go ahead, vote now. I have a card right here. You guys can also vote on Twitter. I'll have a link to my Twitter in the link in the description below or right here in the card. And comment down below what body design color you want it. How should the body be? How should it look like? And what name do you want the license plate to be printed on? So that's it for CSR 2 for today. And today we're putting that aside and taking a break from CSR after that victory against KJ. So anyway, we're gonna go with Mansion Nation related. Creative Mobile actually reached out to me 4 years ago, wanting me to check out one of their games, Pocket Tower. The game is actually a game where you can manage your business, and all that. You can manage your business on the tower. You can join in any cities, and they will grow your popularity on that. Well, not popularity, I want to say. Well, you want to grow your city with other people around the world. Make huge investments, make it to the top ranks and all that. So that's Pocket Tower. So you guys are into managing your business, well then I recommend that game. And so check it out. I'll have a link in the description below, and I'll have a card right here as well. But anyway, we're going into Mazda. We're going into National Nation stuff. So anyway, so this menu almost looks like a Forza Horizon menu. I gotta say it looks pretty well made. It has pointed out sections on point like the story. You know the story. You can buy gold and purchases, free crates. Excuse me. Buy gold for crates. So and basic stuff. And here we have the garage. You can see you can check out your profile, your achievements, your VIP level, your team, your rankings, and the items you have available, and so forth, so on. And I believe this is what people mostly recommended or wanted in National Nation. And I think it was a brand new garage. I'm not sure. I ain't possibly sure if it was, but anyway, this new garage looks really cool. It looks cool. You have the arches on the wall, on the ceiling wall, starting from the wall and then falling to the ceiling. That's like almost like a flower back in the background. You have a chair, a table, a couch, and you have the National Nation logo right here, followed by, of course, National Nation on the wall. You have I don't know, like little poles sticking from the ground up to the wall on a certain angle. And before we go to the landscapes, the landscape will wait. Right here you have lights hanging around on the ceiling on behind, and then you have the lower level of the garage, and it looks very well. Looks very well, like if you're in your own pet house. Looks very well. it looks like in pet house, and on the top floor you have your garage, or you have your own garage in a pet house, which you can store your car, which you are using right now. So pet house, you have the second floor has your car where you're storing it, and you have, of course, on the floor you have a wood half of the floor. You have like a wood surface, and on the left side you have like I'm not sure what you can call it, like a black. It's not a black carpet. I can be sure of. I can be sure of that. Almost like carbon floor, maybe carbon. But I'm not sure what material it is. But you have like a almost like an oval shape pattern on the floor. And obviously it's colored black. I actually do like the design on the color, and you have a rotating on the middle of it, putting your car in place. And it's actually really well. And actually, when I first was looking at this game, you can control your camera on a certain angle by moving your phone. And actually, that is a really good feature that they added into the game, and I really do enjoy it. So yes. So, but anyway, enough about like backgrounds in the house. But I just wanted to talk about the backgrounds in the landscape right here on the window. Like you have spaced pieces of glass. They're all spaced, and I actually do like that. And right here on the landscape, you have like the mountains up there. Yes, mountains, clouds covering the lower half of the mountains, and yes, and you also have trees on the side on the mirrors. You see like one tree right there, and you can kind of see. Oh, that's a much better angle. You have a tree right there on the other side of the glass, and you have the lake, of course, right there. You have the lake, and so on and so forth. And I'm a fan of landscapes. I really do enjoy it. But anyway, here's the entrance start. What the heck happened? What? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, but anyway, here's the engine start. Here's the engine start. There it is. And you're hearing the engine roar. We're in game right now. I'm actually a fan of engines, because like how they sound is what I like. So really good, a really good feature. And right now my screen recorder is now blacked out for some reason. I'll get back, guys. I'll go back to you once I get the screen recorder back online. Alright, so I'm just going into the customization area, which I'm sorry for the mumbling. I'm sorry if you guys cannot understand this, because I have like a speech disorientation on me, and I cannot get rid of it. So I will try my best to talk really clear, and try to speak louder, because speaking louder is like one of my main issues while speaking. So anyway, here we have the customization on the Mazda RX-A Type S. Honestly, this modification on the car looks really, really dope. As you can see here, we have body kits on it. Instead of from the regular model, instead of like a normal Mazda, you have body kits attached to it. You have the front, you can change your body kits, and I think one of the main issues from body kits is like for Need for Speed No Limits, there's like a certain title like Speed Hunters for the Super BRC for a body kit, and they have like certain body kits for spoilers for the front, the rear, the hood, the skirts. And they have those certain body kits that will look well for the Speed Hunter pack into one pack, and that's actually one of the issues that I don't like for body kits. I actually don't like body kits that are included in one pack, which includes the title, which is Speed Hunters, and I really don't like that. But what Creative Mobile did here is that, since their purpose on creating games is to let your imagination go wild with creativity and all that, they decide to have all the body kits loose and let your imagination go wild. And so for body kits, you have like unlimited how do you say it? Unlimited customizations for body kits, and you cannot just like go over it. And here's my body kits for the skirts, the rear skirts. Here you have it. The hood. This is the body kit I really do enjoy for the hood. And here's the spoiler I like. Uh, so that's all the spoilers that's all the spoilers they have for the Mazda. And actually, I'm not a fan of the spoilers because it kind of ruins the moments for the new arrived car or modified car. But I actually do enjoy these spoilers because it kind of looks well into the car and looks really cool to it. Anyway, that's it for body kits. Not much of it, but yes. But here we have custom paint, and here they one of the most wanted I can say most wanted I can say well the most wanted feature they wanted for customization that players wanted was the underglow or neon lights, and Creative Mobile actually did add neon lights to the game. As you can see here, if you guys can see under the car, the lights changing from red to purple to blue to light blue, etc. All the cars, you name them all, and actually light blue goes well with the Mazda since it's light blue. And here you can see all the materials you have for body kits, all the materials you have for the body on the cars, and you have normal, which almost gives a good detail to it. Like I'd say, I'm not a fan to normal materials because it doesn't give a good detail to the body. Um, but here you can see that they have, but for normal, it's almost like half metallic, no, no, half gloss, half mate, and actually mate is my least favorite body materials because it doesn't give a good detail to the body. The lights are not being shown on the body. It's not a good body material, I'd say. But here you have many options for the body material. You have normal, metallic, gloss, carbon, has a which has like almost a dual color to it. But you can see here like some of it you have like black showing off around. It gives a really nice detail to it, I'd say. But carbon's like my second favorite to body material. And you have pearl, mate on this one, and let's go with mate for this one because well it looks really well. And and here they added features to which you can customize a certain parts of the car, which is the doors, the hood, the fronts, the rear, spoiler, I'm not saying spoiler, the trunk, the mirrors, the roof, and the window tints. It gives the news a good nice style to it. And so I'm going to do the doors like that. I'm going to do the hood, metallic and black. It's kind of like the top parts of the car black. I'm not going with the rears, not spoiler, the trunk. I'll turn that to black. I thought I did the project very well. Well, I thought that I had the project saved, but I guess not. We're doing that black, metallic on those, metallic, metallic, and we have the tint as light blue, which really blends with the car, the color type car. But I'm not gonna go with too much with the decals because decals I don't like adding decals to the cars because it gives like a bad reputation to the car and all that stuff. Well, in my opinion, I gotta say, I might be wrong, but you guys may disagree, but it's my opinion. So you don't have to go with it. But anyway, here we have the rims for the car. We have the classic rims, the EX8 wheels, and the Force Alloy Tech Speed wheels, and RH Alleyrat. To lock those wheels, you have to follow them on a certain page, like Facebook for tech wheels. So you need to follow them on Facebook to unlock those wheels, which I don't have Facebook, so I'm not unlocking those. But for RH Alleyrat, you need to follow them on Instagram to unlock these tires. And actually, I like these tires, and they're really good, really good. I will link I'll link their Facebook, their Instagram page in the description below, and you can check them out. Their rims are really nice. They're really good. So check them out. Follow them for any rims that they want to add. And so yes, check them out. And one of my arguments about purchasing these customization is that you need to buy gold. And as you can see here on the top, I'm low in gold. I have 9 gold left, and as you can see here, we have like all the customization we want for the car. You have like custom paints, and I'm actually not a fan of buying with gold because like one of my arguments about gold is that, well, my useful things about gold is that they're used to rush, I can say rush things, like speed things up and like make instant delivery here and all that. And my purpose for cash is that not only that you upgrade them and purchase cars, but like you can use cash for parts to upgrade and to buy cars, but they should be also be used for upgrading customizations. And I actually do like spending money instead of gold, because it can be useful into later stuff. And so, and I have a request for Creative Mobile on this. If you guys can change the buying system, as in like instead of using gold to get the customization you want, why not use money to get the customization you want? Because that will be much better, and I think it will be more suited to players, if I'm correct. So just a little favor for you guys, if you guys can switch from gold to money to buy customization. So if you guys can, I'll really appreciate it. So, but anyway, that'll do for customizations. And honestly, I actually do like this car. It looks well with the mod equipped to it. So, excuse me, I had to blow out for a second. But anyway, that's enough for garage. And for home, you can check out the tip of the day on top. You have like little stuff, like you have the mechanics right there, the ranking system or something like that, and times, money, and gold, and all that. And as you can see here on the exclamation mark, one of my racers or eraser finished the tournament. And actually, you can check out the details below right here. And this is my first time doing this. It says tournament is finished. I'm not sure what the yellow thing here, but you earned $410, and right here, right under it has a description saying your driver ranks 21 and wants some cash. Give your driver a faster car to have a shot at ranking higher next time. I believe the more higher it is, the more money you get. So yes, and actually for racers, they can participate in these. It's a good expensive way to earning money and to getting people to and to afford like upgrades and all that. So I believe it's a good way to doing that. And right here you have the live races, car series. You have like notifications for for store, the car dealer, and all that. For multiplayer, you can participate in events or seasons or tournaments or ladders, team events, and all that. For seasons and tournaments, they require a car. As in for the luxury sports tournament, you're required to have a Class A car. So so like so they're required. So they're wanting you to require this car before participating in this tournament. As for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo season, they want you to have that car so you can participate in the season. And so yes, and in career, here you have the club tournament, the career practice, underground tournament, drivers battle, and Toyo. I think that means Tokyo race here. So yeah, really good. A really good deal on the menus. And actually, we'll show you a race on live. Here you have rankings of the champions, race legends, top 10 racers, elite racers, pro racers, street racers. That's me. Pro drivers and drivers. And I'm in drivers league, and the division for rewards is $1,000. So, and actually we'll show you a live race going on. Well, I'm gonna show you a live race, which before until it finds a opponent for us to race. So yeah, I can wait for that. Honestly, I believe it takes like few. Yeah, it takes a few seconds to find the opponents looking for a challenge. And so we're against a Mazda, I believe. And as well for when loading into a race, they show you information about the manufacturer, the car, like the McLaren P1. They show different manufacturers on different periods, maybe. And if you guys don't want to do any research about cars, I believe they they they've done their time into doing these kinds of research about cars, because of course you guys want the knowledge of cars, and of course I do as well. And so I believe they put on the time to doing this research on cars and all that. And of course you can see here, right here on telling on the shift is where you can shift the gears, and right here on the bottom of the left screen, right screen, excuse me, you have the gears, the number of gears right here. You have the time, the map. A really good design to while racing. You have the miles per hour, and right here you can interact with your opponents in real life time, and so really good. So really good, a really good design to live races, like the interaction with other players and the stats on your car and on all that. So I really do like that. Right here you can check out the rewards on the bank. Race prize, the skull prize, transfer fee, and transfer fee. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm not sure. But also, you can earn gold. That's only if you bet on gold. So, and as you can see here, I got a total of $400. And right here, this is a upgrade points, which I'll show you guys after I do another race in career mode. So I'll give you guys I'll give you guys a good good information structure on career. And actually, you guys did not notice on the landscape. We're on a wasteland, and there was like a few cones on the racetrack. There was an audience, a small audience on the sidelines. And actually, the landscape just looks beautiful. It looks really great. It's well designed, I gotta say, and it's really good, really cool. So I get the landscape designs a 5-star on that. So anyway, so for stages, oops, my bad. So for stages, you have stage 2. I just finished stage 1. You have stage 2, stage 3, and you have a total of actually 9 stages. So for race 2, for stage 2, you have a total of 10 races. I'm not sure if the race counts changes throughout the stage numbers, and I'm not sure, but for stage rewards, you get the money, where you get a lot of income, which this stage reward is you need $50,000, where you get $50,000 and you get a Class B license. But actually you need a license before purchasing a car, I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it out yet, but anyway, we'll go into a normal race against Connor Jones, and that reward is a weight upgrade point and $150,000. And so let's see. And before we proceed to the qualifiers, I want to fill in this form without registration. Without registration, you risk losing everything you already achieved. This actually goes into putting your email, your password, and all that. And so they require you to put your password and email, I believe, and log in order to save their game progress, purchases, and prices. So I can see why. So I'll take this in a minute, and I'll see you guys back then. Alright, for some reason, when I was trying to register my information, the game froze, and I wasn't sure why. We're going to go press not now, and actually some information about the Honda NSX-R. The second generation Honda NSX-R was almost 100 kilograms, 220 pounds lighter than the base model. The engine was assembled by hand for maximum precision to produce a more powerful and responsive power. A really good information about that, and I really do like that design on the opponent's car. A really good design to it, gives new look. So, and we have Connor Jones, step aside, Bumbleclad. I go when I go win this race and join the dead aces. Hold on. I'm gonna say this all over again with the accent, maybe. Subside Bumblegut. I go win this race and join the dead races. The man I've no respect to lose. There's victory or death, they say. Just sounds like. Okay, I'm sure that's a pretty good accent, but okay. So I'm guessing he was. From a different country with a different accent. So I'm not going to put much into detail of that. What I actually do not like about starting the engines is that they have the lack of like. I guess it has a lack of like pressing the pedals because like it does not like it does not give much sensibility to the pedal, and it does not give much the potential speed you need or RPM you need to start the race. So, but overall, a really good. But overall, the about the racing features, really good. Um, it gives much detail to that, and we unlocked a mode, the driver's battle mode. Race the same exact car as your rival. Test drive high-end and rare vehicles. Win money and upgrade kits to upgrade your car. And we got the weight upgrade points. So actually, I did like the landscape design behind the background while racing, and I really did enjoy. First, you got like buildings right there, and you have to like all that. But drawn out the race, you have like a bridge and going on into the like sunset. Maybe I don't know. But if you're able to catch that, but if you were able to catch that, you saw the camera on the point of a sideline view, and if you were and yes, and if you saw the you saw the opponent's racer going like falling back behind a little bit, and the camera was almost changing an angle to like behind the tail of your car, and actually that was one of the most favored favorite features while racing is that they wanted you to change they wanted the camera angle to change while racing, and it kind of gives a good exception on gameplays and looking at the car, looking out the design of the car if you want. So a really good feature for the cameras. I gotta say. First we went off with like plain old camera being on the sideline, and then change the camera angle on the view of the car and all that. And I actually really do enjoy that. And so far so good. So far the game has been really fun to enjoy. The driver's battle, I'm not sure what this does, but we're gonna try this. Rauf and man, we rewards $450,000, and we get a weight upgrade points. And actually, speaking of upgrade points, I'll show you guys after we face off this guy and some information about BMW. Many enthusiasts argue that BMW is diluting the M brand by putting the badge on SUVs and diesel cars. Others say that the only thing is that I forgot what they were trying to say. But anyway, I don't believe this is our car. We're driving a Ram, as far as I can tell. Racing against a Pundu who has the same upgrade kit and the customizations for the car as he is. So okay, so yeah. So I'm not I'm not a fan of the RPM starts because it does not give a good vibe to it. I gotta say I'm not trying to say good vibe to it. How can I say this? Like the sensibility of like tapping on the pedal. It does not really get your touch to it like other drag races does. Racing it does, and I'm actually not a fan of it. If Creative Mobile, if you're able to like give the sensibility on the pedal a few more tweaks, it might improve it. Try to fix the pedal sensibility and see if that can fix the issue I'm having here. Because when I'm trying to touch the pedal, sometimes it doesn't get the touch, and sometimes when I try to touch sometimes when I don't push, it goes like way too far in the RPM, and I actually do not like that. So if you guys are able to adjust the sensibility on when touching the gas pedal. I really do enjoy it. I would really appreciate it. And so upgrade points and Natural Nation. Upgrade some parts on parts like the weight reduction, nitrous oxide, the drivetrain, etc. Some parts under that category require you upgrade points like this one. For the I'm not sure what this is, but well, for this one you need one weight upgrade point to install, and you need $40,000 to install that. And I'll install that right now. I really got it, and it gives like good car points. And I don't believe I do not have this installed. So okay, so check really good clear on this sign. You have this is the upgrade level of your car. Install the best upgrades to increase it. So the best upgrades, like depending on the color variety, the better the color, the more level of the car will increase. And so yes, and okay, so keep your eye on the level car. And once this install, it gave a boost of 38 level car, and here is the total of upgrade cars I have, and that's 107. So the better the color variety, the more better the car is gonna get. The more better the car is gonna get, like the speed, how fast it's gonna be, and all that. So try to max out your car maybe. So. But anyway, I believe that will wrap up for today's video. I gotta say so. But so far, I'll give my ratings to this game. A really good features that they added ever since when I last played it. New menu, I gotta say, I have not seen that menu ever since when I first played the game. Really good menu, slide menu. Features, the underglow. Just for you guys to know, I'm a customization lover. I like to customize my car and all that. And sadly, I don't have my own car yet. I don't. Next year possibly, I might get my own car and maybe customize it a little bit. Maybe the body paints, maybe add like a livery color, maybe. I don't know. Depending on the money I have. So, which I haven't a little bit. So, I'm gonna put too much into the car. Anyway. But anyway, the customizations features on the car, I'll give it 5-star. A really good features they added to it, and so on. The landscape, like the background designs, the landscape designs, car designs, all that, racetracks, all that. I'll give it a decent rating on that. It looks really well improved. You guys got not way too much, but you guys got enough of detail on the landscape, like the wasteland, the city, the outskirts, the bridge, all that. You guys gave good detail to the landscape and all that. And of course, cars. You know, us cars guys, we really do enjoy cars and so on. But so far, overall, this game looks really amazing, really great. It really impressed me on the first sights when I first touched this game again, like a few days ago. So this game has gone so far into the future, and I hope you guys, Creative Mobile, can keep this game up into your ranks, and so you guys can improve some features maybe. So technology is improving these days, and so you guys are able to give more details into cars that might come in maybe around 2020. We'll add these cars into the game. Yeah, more features to customizations features. So add more features to customizations, and I would really appreciate it. So overall, this game, 10 out of 10, really well, really great game. So keep this game up in the future, and I hope I can do another review of an update version of this game. So yes, but anyway, that'll be it for today's video, and that'll be it for today's review. If you guys did enjoy me, press the like button, subscribe if you have not yet, and push the notification bell button so you guys don't miss every single upload. And pretty much it. And before I do go, vote for your 3 cars: the WRX STI, and 235i Coupe, and the TTRS. So you guys will comment down below what body design you want to put on the car for Tier 2. and try to comment down below as well a cool license plate name for tier 2s, so I can check it out and see which one looks well with it. So, but anyway, that'll be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next Series 2 video. And before I do forget, um, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, which is 3 day. It's a 3 day day. I'm not gonna be able to do any videos nor upload any videos throughout those 3 days because I'm gonna be busy participating in events, which kind of involves with my personal life, around the family, and around stuff I do on Sunday morning. So, and also that also evolves into Friday afternoon. So, anyway, so I'm not gonna be uploading I'm not gonna upload any videos on those 3 days. So. Uh, I'll try to have something for you guys on those 3 days. If I don't, then I'll see you guys on Saturday. So that's if I'm not busy. So anyway, that'll be it for this video. I guess enjoy, and I'll see you guys on next Series 2 video or on the Need for Speed No Limits, or Need for Speed No Limits video. That's if there's no. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next Series 2 video or Need for Speed No Limits. Yeah, have a good day. So. That'll be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Retro6 signing out. Peace out, everybody.